I've done a fair bit of work on 15-minute cities, ULEZ, low traffic neighbourhoods, and councils' incessive ambition to cut car usage out of their areas right across the country. And as you could see from the discussion with the funky prepper I had a week or so ago as well, he had a lot of information on this subject too. One of the main ones that pops up is Oxford. That's the one that's talked about quite a lot, and something came across my desk over the course of the weekend and I thought, oh yeah, well, I'll share it with you right now. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel for a Monday. Hope you are doing all right. We're at the start of another week. I don't usually announce the days of the week anymore because it ain't worth it. We all know what day of the week it is, but it's Monday. It's the start of a fresh time and a fresh week. We had Mother's Day yesterday. If you are a mother and you're watching this, I hope you were spoilt rotten and everything was all right for you where you are and everyone else is okay as well. Let's have a look at this, shall we? Yes. Oxford Scandal is what it's called, and it's all about Oxford pledging to curb car use, get rid of cars, and they promised that they would because they wanted to end up winning 33 million quid to get hold of a load of buses instead, all to do with their low traffic neighbourhood and everything else. Now, I was sent this news clipping which I will go through with you, and I'll put a link to it in the description as well, and have a listen of this. Oxfordshire County Council pushed through a clampdown on motorists to clinch £33 million of government funding for 159 electric buses. Documents released under Freedom of Information laws showed that it promised the Oxford traffic filters would go ahead 6 months before a public consultation begun. So that's proof in the pudding that public consultation be damned, they'd already made their mind up. There had been stiff opposition to the scheme because of worries that it would displace traffic and pollution to other parts of the city and increase travel times, and that public transport would not take the strain. Cameras will monitor 6 pinch points or filters in the city. Locals can apply for a permit to drive through them up to 100 days a year. They will be fined £70 if they pass through without a permit. In an email dated March the 25th, officials from the Department for Transport said ministers would award the council £32.8 million towards the £82.5 million cost of the fleet of electric buses. The allocation was explicitly linked to a written pledge the Department for Transport received from the council, that it would approve the filters no later than December 2022. This would also unlock a contribution of £43.7 million from bus operators, leaving the council to provide only £6 million. The clock was ticking, months before the public had their say, and the consultation was not launched until September the 5th. The council said, "We want to make the most of valuable government funding for transport projects. The council has always been open that commitment from bus operators is dependent on reduced bus journey times." So they wanted millions of pounds for their lovely electric bus fleet that they wanted to stick in Oxford, all to do with cutting the cars down and subdividing the city up into different places. That's more than obvious, and we have this mention of the 100 a year limit rule for travelling with a vehicle between zones. Can you imagine that? Twice a week. And the scandalous thing about this is a public consultation was launched, but the decision seems to have already been made. And let's face it, electric buses aren't all they are cracked up to be either. That is a vital piece of intelligence there, right from Oxford. As I say, I'll leave it in the description below so you can see it, and let me know what you think. Anyway, I'm off. I'll see you soon with another. Toodaloo.